We recently did a couple of reviews on different types of MP3 speakers that you could use on your bicycles. And I had a reader, Mark, ask me what the difference was in the sound quality of each of them. So we're going to run a really quick and dirty comparison. The units are the Active Tunes iRide Pro, the Active Tunes iRide Classic, the Byco WRX1, and don't get too excited about that because I don't think it's available anymore. And then finally, this kids thing called the SanDisk Sansa Shaker. A couple of features that are kind of nice about the Active Tunes, depending on how you feel about it, is that it takes normal AAA batteries that you can pick up at any convenience store along the way. So if you're going along and you find that the power is running low, it's real easy to snap something in. I will say that I've done a century with this, and it lasted pretty much longer than I did. Hit play. Okay, you can see that it's real easy to make it splatter. These are not hi-fi speakers. So let's go back one more time, and I'll set it at a better listening range, which is probably about 2/3 or 3/4 level. My previous favorite was this speaker called the Byco WRX1. It was kind of a neat idea. You bought two of them. It came with an amplifier, and it was back for the days when you had Walkmen. And the idea was you were supposed to jam this in the end of your bar ends and listen to music as you were cruising down the road. I took a single one and put that in a small cell phone case and attached it to my camelback strap right under my ear. So the fact that it's non-amplified meant that it doesn't put out a lot of volume, but if it's close to your ear, it works. It's also supposed to be waterproof. It's only a monaural speaker, so that kind of limits some music that you get. That's at maximum volume. You can see that at maximum volume it doesn't splatter as much as the amplified speakers, but it's not going to blow you away on the road. It needs to be up fairly close to your ear. The SanDisk Sansa Shaker is a speaker player that's designed for kids. Comes with a little carabiner to hook it on. One of the selling points is that you can shake it to change the music. I never have been able to figure out how to do that, so I'll make a lousy kid. It's kind of a neat design. Unless you've got it right up under your ear, it's probably not going to give you enough volume to be able to hear on the road. Advantage is that it does take regular over-the-shelf AAA batteries, and the sound quality isn't that bad. I don't like the fact that I don't know what song is going to play. There's no display. What you hear is what you get. My favorite so far is the Active Tunes iRide Pro. It's their newest product and their most expensive one. This one's about $59. It's got a built-in proprietary lithium battery, which is charged by a USB plug. The battery life on it is very good. I rode on Sunday one time and forgot to turn it off, and on Wednesday I went back and I still had juice. Now I'm not sure whether it's smart enough to know to turn itself off if it doesn't detect a signal, but I've been very impressed with the battery life on it. We have very little controls. We've got audio in, we've got on-off, and we've got the USB plug on the back. Okay, we're going to go from low volume to higher volume. So you can see that even at the maximum volume, it doesn't splatter as much as some of the other speakers do.